All right. Let's see what we've got. We are here with a Fuvolos in the draw phase, and it resolves, and that prompts our opponent to just pass the turn. I wonder if they just didn't have a play or decided to not commit a play. Oh, did we have a... We did pick going second. All right, I see what's going on here. We have a Sangan summoning being countered by the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and they do not have a play after that. See, okay, they just didn't have a play. They got Molcharmid, but they just didn't have a play. All right. Will any of you guys would you guys like to play? No? Okay. Oh, it's two Tenpai decks. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We had Kaiman, but we decided not to go for it. Interesting. Ooh, they chained a Maxi on their own turn, giving them potentially more fodder. Chain Molcharmy. Chain two Molcharmies. Okay. Yeah, it may have been... Maybe the Kaiman was their only play, and they didn't want to, like... stop their Molcharmies from being usable. Alright, we got the Pydra here for a set Kaiman. Yeah, Pydra... The Sangan summoning is already in the graveyard. Imperm the Fadra. Which means we can destroy it by battle now. Gold Sarcophagus or Dora. Oh, did we draw the blaster? That must be the case, right? We must have the blaster in hand. Otherwise, we could have done something with that a lot sooner. Okay, we've drawn Chandra. We've used the third Molcharmy. And we're also using Max C. So, like, we are heavily incentivizing the opponent to not go for it. However, I think they will still go for it, to be honest. Chain their own Maxi. Okay. Now, what is happening with Tenpai and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now? Ooh, there's that alt art ghost spell stopping the Biden Dragion. Now we've got the Magnamute. Okay, so real quick, who is under what lingering effect right now? Our opponent on the top here is under just Maxi, and our opponent, our player at the bottom here is under Maxi and Fuvolos. Click the button. Wait, there's a button for that? What's the button to show you? Oh. That's new, right? New button. Okay, I forgot about that. Or I didn't know about that. That's cool. So you can see the things that are active. Oh, that's neat. I've noticed it. I've noticed this button being here, but I've never bothered checking what it was for. Okay. Dark Hole negated by Baron the Fleur. Blaster effect, destroy the Baron. Normal summon Genroku, attack. Tag out, get ashed. Okay. I just want to say something real quick. It's round 1 of the tournament, and what I think might happen is that we're seeing a Tenpai mirror in which one of the players will resolve, not just activate, but fully resolve the effect of Gold Sarcophagus. King Pika here is going to add a Dora Dora off of Gold Sarcophagus next standby phase. And that is something I did not have on my bingo card. I'm just saying. Or maybe not. No, they will. They'll get Dora Dora. They will add Dora Dora from their banished pile to their hand with Gold Sarcophagus. Blaster. What is happening? What was this game? The state of Tenpai is absolute cinema right now. Absolute cinema. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, there we go. Players are at the table. Last game of today's Challenger Cup. Winner takes it all. 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Ooh, selected going second. Selected going second with whatever it is. Okay. Add Magnamute off of Bestial Lubellion. Thinking. Int phase. Okay. It's Tenpai, of course. I mean, that's a scary deck to go up against. With this, with an open board. I think, once again, a little bit of a mind game was played here, right? Like, Gargolo was probably expecting to go second, and therefore queued a deck that has just a lot of good cards for going second. You know, Bestials, Effect Veiler, all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's just like Bestial Fiendsmith, right? That doesn't have that much of a turn one play potentially. And we have exploited that with Tenpai. Now, we are fortunate enough to draw Sangan Kaiman. And if that doesn't get ashed, then we might just... Retaliating Sea. Does that change anything? Unfortunately, I don't think it does. And I don't know if that does either. So the thing about Retaliating Sea here is that the Chandra that's about to hit the board is just going to attack over it. It will search Maxi. It will search Maxi, but that is already a little late into the Maxi is going to be a little late to the party. Like, Tenpai is almost there yet. Like, Tenpai is almost at the Transcendent Dragon already. So, yeah, we're going to summon one from deck. That's going to give him a draw off of the Mocharmy. But you can tell this is not... This call was not so much about time. This call was more about predicting what deck they were going to play. You see, they played a super anti-Azamina deck here. They opened Veiler, Uvalos, and Retaliating Sea. If Abo had just queued Snake Eyes into this, it may have been a very bad time. So, like, that was probably smart. Probably smart. And probably also just winning... Okay, yeah, well, that's the Maxi, but you can chain the Fadra to it. Right? Synchro with that if you want to. Prevent that draw. Not going to do that, though. I think the reason being, I think he wants to synchro with the Hydra, which is negated, right? That was negated by Veiler, I think. Because then, if you synchro with the Fadra here, you have a Bident and a negated Hydra. So if the Thinking gets stopped. Ooh, meteor burst. Okay. I mean, at this point, the only thing you can potentially lose to is Imperm. If there's no Imperm, you just win here, right? Wait, even Imperm you beat. Because if there's Imperm on the Bident, you just attack with it. Okay, you did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. You could have just... Okay. Oh my god. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. That is foul. Oh god. That was an ending for sure.